Support late for Market Ruler sees the filly run favourite for the first. The red light appearing on top of the gates. Racing, jumping awkwardly, Classy Lassie and Rebel Yell for that matter, and dropping back Dash for Knickers. Market Ruler left quickly. Fire and Rain is going to quickly be sent forward though by McNaught to burn them off. And through the first 200, Fire and Rain settled two in front of Superstardom. After that messy start, Classy Lassie zips around the outside now and strides to second. Lane had Market Ruler back on the inside in fourth, placing a length and a half to Lord Greystoke. Outside Rebel Yell, and a clear last of all is Dash for Knickers. Nearing the corner at the 450, Fire and Rain steadied up in front, leads the way. The Playing God filly is running second, Classy Lassie. And then Market Ruler camp right behind them and about to get clear for Lane at the top of the straight, followed by Superstardom and Rebel Yell. Fire and Rain nearing the 200, tackled by Market Ruler. It's Market Ruler levelling up to Fire and Rain, who now draws about a neck in front. Lane goes for the Persuader. Market Ruler responds, kicks away from Fire and Rain, Rebel Yell, but Market Ruler's going to trot in. Market Ruler from Fire and Rain, Rebel Yell third, Lord Greystoke a clear fourth. Followed further back behind them, Superstardom, Classy Lassie. She wilted right out of it to run second from last, and always back there at the tail was Dash for Knickers. Number 2, Market Ruler, Damien Lane. Starts the day on a great note here. He was able to give this Universal Ruler filly the box seat trail in behind the pacemaker Fire and Rain. Certainly helped with Classy Lassie dawdling out, missing the start, didn't jump well at all and had to be used up to get around them. Fire and Rain was able to comfortably work its way to the top, but found this filly much too good. Rebel Yell also just a touch awkward out of the gates. Weighs in third and a long way back to Lord Greystoke in fourth placing. Market Ruler, raced by David Reed, Ms. T. Hughes and P and Mrs. R and Deme Jones, T. Rompotus, Brad Wirra, R.L., G. Matcham, T. Morley, M. Collins, M. Hosking, M. Pember, as well as G. Rampotus and P. Hodgkinson, G. Hazel and the Conscape Syndicate. Damien Lane giving that filly a sweet ride there. She had the lovely draw. He capitalised upon it, box seating throughout and trained by Simon Miller. His stable off to a good start this afternoon. 3:30, 2:10, Fire and Rain 2:10, no third for Rebel Yell. Other details to come. Race number 2 will be the Key Clean handicap at 4 after 1 over the 1,000 metres also, and there are no alterations. As we take you out to Brittany Taylor, who joins us for the first time this afternoon, and she's catching up with one of the nation's finest in Damien Lane.
He is indeed. Thanks, Darren. And Laney, nice effortless sort of victory there when you're able to draw a nice gate and just land in a sweet spot.
Yeah, she just did everything right. She began so well and then travelled beautiful, and she found the line when it counted. Simon give you a lot of confidence pre-race about this horse? He did, and big credit to Simon and his team. Not easy freshening a horse up from 1,400 to 1,000. Little month's break obviously in between runs, so they've done a really good job with her, and he said when I went out she'd be hard to beat, so credit to the team there. You finished second in the Railway 2 weeks ago. What are your confidence levels like going into the Kingston Town today aboard Gadding? I think the barrier really gives him a life chance. He's going to get a cosy run, and I feel the tempo of the 1800 will just suit him a bit better. He'll be able to travel and then hopefully finish off strong. Hopefully we're speaking again later. Well done on the first. Thanks, Brett.
Simon Miller joins us. I think Damien Lane made a really good point. It's not easy to bring back a horse from 1,400 to 1,000, but she did it nicely there, Market Ruler, today.
Yeah, she did. She did a really good job, and obviously having Frosty on board, he could just sum up what was going on around him and gave her a beautiful ride, popped off heels, and I knew with what she did Tuesday that she'd crunch in the gear and get Fire and Rain.
You gave her a chance at a higher level back in class today. Do you think she could go back up to that level once again and be competitive?
Yeah, tough. I know what we've got at our stable, and I gave her a crack at them, but they're better. So I think we aim for this one just to put her out, and it's big money today. Like she ends up walking away about 70,000. So. Good for David Reed, just the juggernaut keeps on rolling on, and good for his charity too, Passages, who 30% share in this horse.
And what about later on in the day? You got a couple of nice chances, another winner for the S. Miller camp?
Well, generally how we start is how we finish, and so we hit the ground running, which is good, and I think Shapita's a great each way chance. Alpha Sky in the next, he worked with this filly on Tuesday, and they held their own together. So I suppose she's won. You've got to give him a chance. Chapita's each way, Black Lion each way, Royal Missile need luck from the gate, but going really good. And in the big one, well, we ran third in it last year, and he's going better than last year, but it is a stronger field. So bases are loaded. Let's see if we can hit a home run.
Well, the best of luck, Simon. Well done.
Thanks, Gareth.
There's Simon Miller there, the trainer of Market Ruler, and she kicks off proceedings nicely thanks to a gem of a ride by one of the best in the country, Damien Lane. So there we go, and there she is, coming back to the winner's circle. Market Ruler, 2 strong in the opening race here on Magic Millions Kingston Town Classic Day.